become a web developer in just 6 months. Do you also want to become a web developer in 2025 but felt like it was too complicated or time consuming? What if I told you that you could become a web developer in just 6 months? Yes, you heard that right. Stick with me till end and I'll show you exactly how to do it. So let's dive in. Hello everyone, this is Srishant Reddy and welcome to Srishant Tech Hub. In the very first month is getting the basics right. HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Start by learning HTML and CSS. These are the building blocks of every website you see online. Once you're comfortable with this, it's time to jump into JavaScript, the magic behind interactive websites. This is where things start to get exciting. Why it matters. These skills will help you build websites from scratch, and trust me, you'll be amazed at what you can create with just these basics. In month 2, you're going to take JavaScript to the next level. Learn about DOM manipulation, asynchronous programming. This will allow you to create websites that are not only just functional but also dynamic and fast. Next, you'll need to learn how to make your websites responsive. If you open any website, in the mobile the interface is different, and in laptop or in the computer the interface is different. So this is called the responsive web design. Using CSS media queries, you'll make your designs adaptable to any screen size. By the end of the second month, you'll be building websites that work and look amazing on any device. And month 3, mastering front-end frameworks. Month 3 is when things get real. Time to learn a front-end framework, React. React is one of the most powerful tools you can learn, used by companies like Facebook and Instagram. It makes building interactive user interfaces easier and more efficient as well. Build projects. Start working on real projects. Build a portfolio site or a weather app or anything you like. This hands-on practice will solidify your knowledge. Imagine the thrill of seeing your first React app come into life. It's addictive and you'll want to build more and more. And month 4 is diving into the backend and database. Learn Node.js, which allows you to run JavaScript in the server side. With Express.js, you'll build powerful web applications that can handle multiple users and requests. Database knowledge. You'll also dive into databases. Learn MongoDB or SQL to store and manage data. This is the backbone of any web app. It's like learning how to build both the front end and back end of a website. And month 5 is working with APIs and version control. APIs allow you to fetch data from other websites and integrate it into your project. You'll also start using Git for version control. Git is an essential tool for developers to track changes in code and collaborate with others. This is when your sites will start feeling like a real applications. And month 6, this is the final month, building your portfolio and job preparation. Build real projects. In your final month, focus on building projects that show off your skills. Create a portfolio website, a blog, or an e-commerce app. Make it look professional. This will be your ticket to landing jobs. Job applications. Start applying for internships or junior developer roles. No need to worry if you don't have years of experience. Companies want to see what you can build. With your portfolio in hand, you're ready to step into the world of web development. You'll have everything you need to show employers that you're ready to hit the ground running. Conclusion. And there you have it, your roadmap to becoming a web developer in just 6 months. It won't be easy, but with hard work and dedication, you can absolutely do it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to Srishant Tech Hub, hit the like button and share it to your friends whoever want to become a web developer in 2025. And comment I will become a web developer in 2025 if you are really willing to become a web developer in coming 6 months. I'm excited to see you succeed. Good luck. Bye bye.